Yo guys, welcome to a new video on the Team Gullit channel. In this video we will have an updated video on the best 5 skill moves in the EAFC 24 at the moment. We have made this video in the past, but the game has changed a bit, skill moves has changed a bit, the meta has changed a bit, so we think it's time to let you guys know once again which are the best 5 skill moves at the moment in the EAFC 24. First of all, we're starting with the ball roll. That one hasn't changed. It hasn't changed since when? Since maybe FIFA 12. It's just insane. You can use it everywhere on the pitch. And the best thing about it is that you can do it with players from 2-star skill moves onwards. The only thing you need to know about how to perform the ball roll is you're just walking upwards. For example, you have your left stick up. All you need to do is hold your right stick to the right or to the left side. It's probably the easiest skill move there is and one of the most efficient ones. So if you don't know how to perform the ball roll yet, please go into the practice arena. It only takes 2 minutes for you to practice this and then you know how the ball roll works. It just works everywhere on the pitch. You turn away from your opponent, create some space, a ball roll pass maybe, a ball roll shot. It's just good to create angles and space on the pitch and it doesn't take much time to practice. So if you don't know how to perform the ball roll yet, make sure to do that. Next up, we have the Elasticos. Both of the Elasticos. So I'm talking about the reverse and the normal one. The way you perform them is actually the opposite. For example, the normal Elastico, you perform it by going with your right stick from the right to the left and the other way around for the reverse. So the reverse from the left to the right. Obviously it depends on the way you're walking. So for example, if you're walking to the left side, you have to go from down to up. If you're walking from the right side, you have to go from up, left, down for a reverse and the other way from an Elastico. Once again, if you don't know how to perform these, just go into the practice arena. It's really easy. The controls are in the screen, so you can just pass it. A tip from me, play it on 0.5 speed, so it's really easy to watch. The Elasticos are insane. You could also, if you are a bit advanced, a better player, you could bring them with an L1 stop Elastico. So if you're inside the box of your opponent, press L1. Once you did that, your player will stand still and then the momentum for the skill move is even better. So the execution will be even quicker. This skill move, the reverse and also the normal Elastico are really good inside the box to create the angle to get a shot off. Next up, we have the MTI Fake. This one is a bit harder. Probably one of the hardest skill moves there is, but also it looks really insane. That's something I have to mention first. It just looks so satisfying when you manage to pull this skill move off. First of all, you need to know how to perform a MTI. You perform a MTI with a player with 5-star skill move. That's something that's really important. Then you have to flick your right stick up and to the left or to the right, depending on the way you want to move. Once you did that, you would just perform a regular MTI. Now you need to know how to perform a MTI cancel. It's the same. You perform the MTI, flicking it up and right. In between, you need to press L2 and R2 at the same time. And then you need to move your left stick down, left or right, whatever you want to go. Then it cancels. Now is the most difficult part. The MTI cancel fake. You flick your right stick up and left or right. Then you have to flick your left stick the same way you flicked it the second time. So if you go up and left, you have to flick your left stick left as well and then straight to the right afterward. I don't know, it's also hard to explain for me. Again, the controller is in the screen so you can see that. Rewind it on 0.5x speed because for me it's really hard to explain because I just do it, I know how to do it. Just look at my controller, try this in the practice arena. Again, as I mentioned, only 5-star skillers can do this. I know some pros are not even able to perform this skill move, but once you can perform it, you are really ready to destroy some of your opponents. Number 4, we have the Stepovers. I have to say, this probably is the best skill move and it is easy. All you need to do is turn your right stick from up to the right, like 25% of your stick, or for up to the left, 25% of your stick. Depending on the way you want to move, you can do them both ways. If you want to go just straight forward, maybe you prefer going from up to the left or up to the right. It doesn't matter. If you just go straight forward, you can go both sides. This skill move is pretty easy, I have to say, and this is by far the best skill move. The speed boost you get from this, you can do it with your fullbacks to create space. Inside the box, it's insane to get a shot off, and 9 out of 10 times you're just too quick for the defender to be able to catch you. So if you have to choose one skill move, you have to go for the step over. So this one is really worth practicing because this will guarantee you a lot of goals and a lot of trouble for your opponent. Then the last one of my favorite, is the flare nutmeg. It's also easy. The only thing you need to do is hold L1 and R1 at the same time, then flick your right stick to the left or to the right. The thing with this one is you can also perform a pass in between it, which skips the skill move animation and turns out to be a glitch pass, which is really quick. You could also use it as a normal skill move to create an angle for a shot, but for me the flare nutmeg pass is even better and just undefendable at times when you time it right. So these are the best 5 skill moves, 6 if you don't count the Elasticos the same. And for me, these are almost only skill moves I use. There are not really much skill moves that you need to use this year. There are just a few, you just need to know how to perform them. If you still have questions about these skill moves, if I didn't explain it right maybe, or you want to know which situation it works in best, don't be scared, just ask it in the comments, we will try to reply on you. I want to thank you for watching, make sure to put thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.